What is up, Escaflow? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. No frogs at all. You're good, just finished your con. I finished the last of my raids last night. I think I had like 2 Akons left. I have like 1 more Gate 4 Brel to do, but I'm not worried about it. Wanted to get everything done before Memorial Day, so I don't have to stress out. That's also why I'm trying to get all my dailies done real quick. Finally caught me live for once. I usually go live around the same time every day, but today's a little bit later than usual because I had some stuff I had to do this morning. But we here. We really out here. Yo, what's up, Paz? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a few days. You want to do some trees, buddy, old pal? Maybe a frog? Hopefully you have a good Memorial Day, though, man. I'm looking forward to fucking eating some food, man. Tell you what. The first excuse to barbecue and grill shit. And it's like a pretty nice day here, too, as well. Oh, shit, you're Canadian? I actually had no fucking idea. You live in Canada, but you're Italian. Fair. Had no fucking idea you lived in Canada, man. That's cool. You need to go eat? Or are you telling me to go eat? Because I'm gonna go eat later. Don't you worry, big man. Either way, if you need a frog, fucking get me in a group, man. Barbecue is hella good, man. It's the first excuse to fucking bust out the old grill. Get to live out my true fantasy of being, like, a boomer. Give you 2 minutes? Yeah, sure, man. Sure, man. Look at all these people with plus 25s and I'm just here with my 24. Look like a fucking fool. I look like a fucking idiot. Father is live. What's up, Newfie? Do I have friends who have a problem with untrusted accounts? I don't. I know there's a lot of people who have been having issues, though, if you look at the subreddit. And it seems like the suggestion that people give is to link two-factor authentication to your Steam account if you can. That seems to help for some reason. But I don't know any of my friends personally who have issues with it, no. Good source or guide for purple elixirs. It depends if you're trying to cut a 35 set or you're pushing the character to 1620 soon. If you're trying to cut a 35 set, let me see if I can find the guide. That I originally learned from. Purple Elixir's bad RNG. I don't know how people manage to get 35. It's cutting a lot of them, which is why I typically don't recommend it. Purple Elixir. What the fuck is the... There's less of a guide on cutting elixirs and there's more of a strategy here. I don't know if this link will send in YouTube chat, but I hope it does. But basically, this guy, like, gives you an idea behind, like, why you pick what options and why you want to do what you want to do. This is what I originally learned from, and this is kind of like what I try to do. You obviously can't always do it. It's like the fishing strategy, and it's just what makes the most sense to me, which is why I do this. And it does work for purples, though you have to change, obviously, the amount of steps, because you have less steps with a purple elixir. But the same general idea works behind it. Also, you could always just use the AI calculator if you really don't want to think about it. I think it works for purples too. Lobby for Frog is up. Cool, man. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. You just don't want to go in blind. Then yeah, if you read that MS Paint guide by that guy, as long as you understand why you're picking options and like what you're trying to do, generally it's good. But basically the TLDR is obviously you want to see as many enhanced options as you possibly can, because enhanced options can be significantly better. But sometimes you're not allowed to just focus one, like, for example, you're not allowed to just focus grandma, right? Sometimes you just have to pick the best option. And sometimes that will fuck up, like, seeing the enhanced options. I don't know. Once you start cutting some elixirs, I think you'll understand it. And you'll understand why what you're trying to do. And ultimately, there's always going to be people with different opinions on what you should do, but I think as long as you go into it with a strategy and you have a reason behind why you're picking what you're picking, you'll be alright. RNG will do the rest. You're currently gaming with the best RS, SF, and NA. I feel like that's probably not true. I like to think I'm like top 20 for sure. I think there's probably only 20 Solfists in NA. RS at least. But I'm for sure top 20. I'm probably number 20. You'll check it out later. Gotta finish some uni work first. Yeah, no problem, man. It's just hard when people ask for like an elixir guide because there really isn't one, you know? You can use the AI calculator thing to help you. But really, it's just understanding the strategy behind it and the reasoning as to why you pick what options. That's mostly just up to you. Later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Nice talking to you. The fuck, Frogman? Just mute the tab, be back later. Sounds good, man. Hopefully you get the work done. And you don't procrastinate too much, because God knows that's what I would do. Gargady's nuts, so true. He's trying to gargle on these, that's for sure. Need one more frog? No, I only have one frog. My soul eater isn't 1610 yet. How much money did I spend in this game? I don't know. $100 for the Platinum Founder Pack. I think I've bought like 3 Arc Passes. So that's like another, what, $45? And then I've probably spent like 100 on skins. Oh, and then I spent 80 on card packs for a video. So maybe like 300, 350, somewhere in that range. I only have trees left though, Paz. Lobby up. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Bring brain. I don't have one of those. Do I ever regret my Berserker? No. I like the Berserker. The classes that I have ended up regretting, I've rotated out of my gold earners. Or I've deleted them. Rest in peace, my Glavier. I like Berserker. And ever since the Berserker got the little rework, it has been even better to play. Damage-wise, I mean, I'd put it probably middle of the pack. Seems to be where it sits. You're about to delete your Deadeye. Gems are too expensive, yeah. Any luck with event fates? Nope. Did mine today. Still none. Still hoping that I never get one. I just think it'd be funny. Your main is striker, so you're sure any other class will do great damage comparatively. I just know some people really care about damage. I care about it too, to a certain extent. Like, Gunslinger is way too much brain power for how little damage it does. Which is why I got rid of mine. But Berserker, I don't know. I like the playstyle, it's really chill. Not the highest damage in the world, not the lowest damage in the world. Fun class. That's crazy, you're telling me, man. People out here getting like fucking 3 in one day, I'm getting 0 in like 5 days. You have one more tree? I mean, I have a bazillion. You give me 5 minutes to do chaos, 2 chaos dungeons, I'll be right there with you, bud. You need me to teach you this, you dying in chaos dungeons? That sounds like you need to spam the potion button. Also, if you don't have crippling barrier, that's like the one skill that I would swap to. You can pretty much just crippling barrier everything to death. Give 0 embers too, yeah. I mean, I'm not super pressed about it. Like I said, I think it'd just be funny if I never got one. I hope there's like no pity on it. You stay in robust. I mean, I stay as robust too, but I still swap my skills. I swap crippling barrier and force orb. Random, but you wonder if they'll ever add a server transfer ticket. I don't know. Didn't they just like recently do that in Korea? So the fact that one exists there now, I mean, it's not out of the question that we'll get one too. But going to a different server doesn't really help when it's probably like region transfers is what you would really want, right? Do I run Palm Burst? No. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I basically run the old robust spirit build because I haven't changed that skill setup. I have like Lightning Palm, fucking Tempest Blast. I have Crippling Barrier, Force Orb, Shadow Breaker. It's a really jank setup, but it's fine for Chaos. There's definitely a better, like, Chaos-only build, I just don't do it because I'm lazy and dumb. Do I know the tripods offhand for Lightning Palm? I don't. Whatever the old tripods used to be for the old build, that's what I run. Because it's literally the old robust build. Oh, pulverizing? Just a ready attack tripod, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you could just use Bolting Crash instead. As long as you have Barrier, Force Orb, and Shadow Breaker, everything else doesn't really matter too much. Tempest Blast is fun with the CDR reduction tripod too. Force Orb is just another good skill with low cooldown. I mean, if you really want to see how I clear Chaos Dungeons, you can just go back in the video. Because I ran my Chaos first on my Soul Fist when I started stream. You can see exactly how I do it. Have I ever dropped a Sidereal? Nope. Fucking praying for my first one when they're worth like almost 3 mil. Would be nice. Would be nice. You can make the tree lobby, Pez. I'm gonna log. Let's run Clown 11 times. That sounds amazing, and I totally want to do that. Could not think of something I would want to do more. Hope I get it. Yeah, me too, man. Oh, the 3 mil gold would be fucking nice. Tell you that. Yeah, I mean, Clown doesn't take that long. I would just rather do other things. Like, play a different game. I do my dailies, do my raids, and then I'm good. Do something else. I don't like Loa anymore. I mean, I'm doing all my raids every week. I'm streaming 3 hours worth of dailies every day. I think I like the game, right? I just don't need to spend 24 hours a day on it, you feel me? Doing other things rather than like farming Clown on 15 characters. That kind of angle. Doing other stuff is how I still enjoy this game. Gotta break it up sometimes, you feel? Because if you always look for things to do in this game, you can always find them. I just don't know if I'm that down bad. I mean, I know I'm not that down bad. Super casual. If I'm not running 5 hours of dailies, am I even playing the game? Brother, I used to. I still can't believe I used to do 2 Guardians a day on like 18 characters. Or it was like probably like 15 characters back then. 2 Guardians a day, 2 Chaos a day, fucking 15 characters? Holy moly. That's like fucking 8 hours worth of dailies. Currently grinding LOS 30, so you don't feel like you've got much of a choice to play 24 hours. Doing all the abyssals. Yeah. I just never did them. I fucking hate card runs. Did I do all the towers for my characters? No, I definitely didn't. My original characters, I did the towers for the mats to hone them. I know that. But like the power pass and event characters, no, I never did. Because if I wanted roster XP, I had infinite characters with cube tickets. So I would just run the cubes if I really wanted roster XP. Yo, what's up, Sky? How you doing, man? I'd rather do cube over tower. Can't stand the survive floors. Yeah, I just mean, back in the day, even when cube wasn't merged into, like, boss rush plus cube, I would still probably rather do cube if I was only looking for roster XP. You're doing alright? Sounds good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm chilling. It's fucking Memorial Day for us Americans. Which basically just means I'm gonna eat some fucking hamburger. Some grill hamburger. Hamburg. So I'm excited. Looking forward to that. You're over today already? Why? What happened? You have a hell of a Dark and Darker run that get trolled or something? No, but for real, what's up, man? What's up, Newfie? Tell father what's wrong. You like the survive floors? Something different for once? I think the survive floors are fine if you're doing it on like one character, but when you're doing it on your like 25th character, it's like, I could do without this. That's my feelings, at least. Although I think it would probably be much less of an issue now on like these massively overgeared characters if I were to go back and do it. Because surely the damage doesn't scale, right? Get to move all your grandma shit out of her house to move it to ours and you're the only one who's helping? Brother, fucking moving sucks ass. And especially if you're the only one moving shit, you have the right to be, how you be saying unhappy. I hate moving. Especially since I did it so much as a child. We were moving houses fucking constantly. Every time I've had to move as an adult, it just fucking gives me flashbacks. And I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. But also, I'm not somebody who can afford, like, fucking movers, so I have to do it all myself. So maybe that affects my opinion. Got woken up getting forced to go over there. Very unpleasant awakening. Yeah, I would say. I would say I'd be fucking mad. Fuck that. You wake me up, hit me with that bullshit, at least fucking give me a minute to wake up. Damn. Like you said it best, though. Sometimes it's best to just fucking write the day off and GG go next. Which, unfortunately, it sounds like you've done. You're 31, still in a small apartment from when you were 18 because you refused to move. I don't blame you. Moving fucking sucks ass. And unless you have, like, a real reason to move, fucking fuck that. Don't move. On the 3rd floor. I mean, you must not dislike it that much, right? If you've been there for that long. It can't be that bad, right? Smile face? That's all your trees, right, Paz? Soon I'll have 2 frogs, hopefully. You moved a lot during your childhood thanks to your dad's work. Shit sucked. Yeah. I just ended up moving a lot because of, like, life circumstances as a kid. And it fucking blew. Seriously, I can't even remember all the houses we were in, or all the different rooms we've lived out of. It was an experience, that's to be sure. And that's why in my adult life I've moved, what, once? I guess technically twice if you count moving back in with my parents during COVID to help take care of stuff. But that is a significantly better number than, like, twice a year. Your life has been constant moving. It is awful. Yep. Truly hate it. Or you're just over today, already complaining too much. Fuck it, dude. Everybody deserves a day to just fucking bitch about shit. I feel like you have a reasonable reason to be bitching. You feel? Fuck it. I'm here to tell you, yeah, that shit sucks. Fuck it. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm the moral support. It's the least I can do for my little boy. My brother in Christ, I keep getting fucking phone notifications from Quora. I have never once used Quora. Stop fucking giving me notifications, man. Like, Quora's fucking emailing me. Stop. Leave me alone. And throw food in your face, play some games? Brother, that is the strategy. The patented strategy. Here be eating. Get some, man. Get some of that good shit. You can keep getting Instagram thread notices and you don't even have threads. Like, brother, I've never used Quora. Stop fucking emailing me. And also, like, I rarely get email notifications on my phone in the first place. So why do you always show me the Quora ones? Like, come on, man. Fucking big Quora's out to get me. I'm a fucking Yahoo Answers kind of guy. Always have been, always will be. Rest in peace, Yahoo Answers. Taken from us too soon. I mean, yeah. That is how Quora works. Quora is such a piece of shit website for so many different reasons. But it's just the responses on Quora threads are the main reason why you would never want to use that website. But it is funny that, yes, you do also have to pay if you want to read, like, most of the shit on that website. It's funny for a laugh, but I would never use that shit seriously. And the funnier alternative was always Yahoo Answers, and I'll die on that hill. Plus, it wasn't fucking paywalled. It's like $1.99 who pays for that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that. Even if I had $1.99 to spend on something useless, it would not go to fucking Quora. Fuck that. Give me like a fucking pack of Skittles or something. At least I'd get joy out of that. You built a raid Captain Ty and got your last 9s. Damn, you move on a fucking different timeline than me. I did like 2 Akons. And that's about it. You're fucking over here like changing your entire life. Chill, man. Congrats on the new setup though. Hopefully it's playing good. It's like a lower low than hardcore Redditors. Actually, Redditing is my life. Imagine there's a 500k bracer in my inventory right now. Keep imagining, because it didn't happen. I'm gonna keep saying it though, and one day it's gonna be true. Reddit karma is my blood. I'm a Reddit mod by day and a Discord mod by night. I got my work cut out for me. Full Ancient 5x3+1 feels great being done. Yeah, it is a good feeling. That's for sure. I know I can Google this, but so what is Memorial Day? Guessing to remember something. You're not wrong. It's definitely about remembering something. That specific something, though, is, servicemen who have died serving. Just in general. Nothing specific, just in general. Remembering 9/11. No, that's just something we never forget about, you feel me? Has it been long enough? Can we joke about that? I mean, I'm American. I can always joke about that. That's how that works, right? I mean, realistically, Memorial Day just means it's a day off for 90% of people. And also an excuse to eat food. Okay, I guess I will do Chaos Dungeon. It's been over 20 years now. It has. It has been a long ass fucking time. Am I related to someone who died serving during World War II? I don't actually know very much about my family history. My family is very, how you say dysfunctional? So I don't really try to pry or touch into that shit. That is to say, though, I don't know. It is very likely, though, yes. Probably next to impossible to not be related to anyone some way that fought during World War II. I think it's a fair assessment. And obviously the more generational American family you are, the more likely that is. And from what I understand, my family has been here for a very long time. So it would track, is what I would say. Like at least 1 year. Yeah, at least. I dare say maybe even 2 years, at least. It's very bold to say, but you trust me. Hopefully you're not putting your faith in the wrong person. I'll try my best to not lead you wrong. Why do people never want to play with me? 1580 Gunlancer don't want to play with me, sad face? Sad face. Why doesn't he want to play with me? Does the other Shadowhunter want to play with me? We gotta stick together, bro. Come on. Come on, man. You really gonna do me like this? This is fucked up. Discrimination. I'm fucking matchmaking this shit. It's fun looking for Archon normal lobbies when you're 1580 when every lobby is 1600 plus. That sounds like the classic. Hold on, I need to put flares on team. Oops. There we go. It's just the classic, people just want to get their fucking raids done. And the easiest way to fill lobbies is by being over the required item level by a good amount. And that's why you see hard mode lobbies with like fucking 1620s, and then normal mode lobbies with 1600s. Such is life. Gotta make the game as prohibitively hard to play as possible. Yo, what's up, Gunster? You have to overinvest in your characters if you want to play them at all. Such as the state of things. Yep, that's what I'm saying. The minimum says 1580, but in reality it's 1600. Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes you can get into like hard mode lobbies at 1600 if people want you to lantern. But you want to save yourself the headache, you just join a normal mode lobby, which is why we're here. I'm also stuck in the fucking wall. Door stuck? You're gonna do some raids? Damn, look at you still having raids. Have a good one, Sky. Get me a sidereal energy while you're gone, please and thank you. You hate to see the counter on cooldown, man. Trying to keep my adrenaline up. Love me a good old struggle, Sonovel. Haven't seen a Shadowhunter in years? Brother, I play one literally daily. That's just not true. Also, you probably see one on your login screen every day. Oh, Shadowhunter fucking sick, man. For some respect. No 500k bracer? Why even bother? Yes, that is the CRZ. Named after my demon hunter in WoW, which was named CRZ. That's why I did it. That's a little fun factoid of the day. Yeah, I know it was your main. That's why I said you see it every day on your login screen, if nothing else, right? Did we WoW together? No, I never played WoW because you guys were Alliance. You deleted your Shadowhunter? Why? You're sick. That's fucked up. Whenever I played WoW, I was always Horde. You delete a lot. I've only deleted one character, and that's my Glavier. That should tell you something about how I feel about Glavier. Spoiler, it's not good feelings. Some would say it's bad feelings, bad vibes, bad juju. Sup, sup, sup. Okay, never mind. I don't want to play. It's fine. Man, if I have to MM on my fucking Gunslinger, it's gonna be a sad day. I want to make a time to hunt Gunslinger? Who's gonna get deleted this time? What's wrong with Glavier? Nothing, I just don't like it. I really don't like it. I probably would have liked it a lot more if I made it Pinnacle. But I made mine Control. And Control felt like fucking shit to play. And I also didn't really like the class theme. So, it got fucking obliterated to the Shadow Realm when I needed a slot. Pinnacle is really good at lower tier content. Yeah, normalized content, Pinnacle fucked. Which is exactly why I said if I made a Pinnacle Glavier, I probably would have liked it a lot more. But at 1445, Control kind of felt like shit. And I didn't like the class enough to want to get it to not feel like shit. Glavier was your main? Keyword there being was. Right? All I'm saying is, it's not still. You're gonna delete your Arcana? That's rough. With the way the game is set up, I just justify buying a character slot over deleting, unless I really don't like them, like the Glavier. Scrapper's your main. That's what it's about. You have a question for me? Well, I have an answer for you. Maybe. You won't actually delete this time. You want a roster of 4, okay? You're a father of 4? What's the question? Reaper main. Breaker, ugh, I'm invested. EO Soulfist and a 4th, maybe time to hunt. I have an Arcana. Soul Leader, maybe a Slayer in the background as potentials, but the investment is insane. What do I think you should do? Well, my brother in Christ, all I can really tell you is find a class that you really like and then play it, right? Like, the fact that you don't like your Breaker, but it's 1610, work on dropping the Breaker, right? You can still run shit on it for dailies or whatever, whenever you feel like it, but if you don't want it to be a gold earner, work on replacing it, right? And as far as, like, wanting to make another character, like a Time to Hunt Gunslinger, you're never going to really know if you like something until you try it, right? So if you think you'll like it, give it a shot. But if you end up not liking it as much as you thought you would, don't feel like you're stuck on it. Because especially with the events and shit, the events give you, like, one character you can replace, like, every time an event rolls around, right? So I would maybe hold off on using, like, all of the events immediately on the character until you know you like them or not. Like, maybe throw the Express on the Gunslinger, but hold off on, like, whatever the Soul Leader Breaker event is going to be until you know if you like it or not. You have to strip gems and maybe funnel to Reaper. Sometimes I think about getting rid of, like, all my other characters, but then I realize that's not gonna be fun for me. Because I enjoy playing different classes, like, that's part of the fun of this game to me. I wish they were stronger, but I just don't have the gold or resources right now because of the decisions that I've made. My actions have consequences. When will you learn? It's gonna be hard to drop classes from here on now, though. Since we're caught up on classes, who knows when the next Express we'll be getting is. If we don't have an Express rolling at all times, our game is fucked. Like, we need to always have an Express event going. I've said this since the beginning of the game. There should never be a downtime period where there's not an Express event going. And honestly, I still think new players should have, like, multiple Express events going on. But that's a separate thing. Really hoping we get an Express this summer. 100% August IMO. I mean, as long as we keep getting them, but just... if they only tie them to new class releases, that is not a good sign for this game. Because it is already hard to get new players into the game. Like, I'm not even looking at it from a veteran perspective. I'm looking at it from a fucking new player perspective, man. Because that's how my brain works. The new players are the important players. Not to say that veterans don't matter too, but like... the second you stop getting new players is the second the game really dies. And this game does nothing to help new players. Or very little, I should say. As a returning, your number one problem is LOS 30. I still think they should add all of the LOS cards to Wandering Merchants. It'll take a long time, but at least it's a reasonable path to getting it. Support? Why is it always support? Let me in, let me in. I'm a 1600 gunslinger. I'm crit synergy. Let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in. Oh, you're a fucker. You're a fucker. You never want to play with me, GG. Am I really gonna MM it? Yeah, fuck it. We ball. We ball. Oh my god. I have to MM all my Sonavels today. They have to add, all they have to do is add incremental % for cards. I don't know what the fuck that means, bro. I'm gonna be honest. My brain is far too smooth. You're gonna have to explain what you mean. I just feel like if they added every LOS card to Wandering Merchants, it's still gonna take a fucking long time, but at least there's a reasonable path to obtaining it, right? And they've already done it before, so they know it's something that they're willing to do. That's how I look at it. LOS 18 is a huge gap to LOS 30? I mean, yeah, but how would you fix that? You'd have to redesign the whole card system, no? I feel like asking them to redesign the card system is a bit more of an ask than just put these cards on Wandering Merchants. Instead of the gap, add damage. Right, but then you're like incrementally adding different like steps, right? Like LOS 18, LOS like 24, etc., right? But that would still be like them changing the system, right? And I think that's more unlikely than them just like adding Wandering Merchants. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, which is very possible, which is why I asked for clarification. I'm smooth brain, bro. They won't add Wandering Merchants? I think it's more likely than what you're suggesting. Because they've already shown that they will do it, right? Yo, what's up, Neff? Haven't seen you in a fucking minute. How are you doing? Every 2 cards you get 2%. Someone has OS 28. They aren't sitting at the LS 18 breakpoint. Yeah, I think that's like fair, right? But also that's like a fundamental redesign of the system. Like, it's not, but it is, right? Because they're changing how it works. This man is fucking having a good time. Glad I've been streaming consistently. Yeah. Gotta do something. Plus, it's been nice to, like, do a little routine in the morning. It's not much, but it's something. How many characters do I actually play in a week? I mean, I do dailies on my 9 characters. And then I do all my raids on my 6. But once I get my 25 weapon, I'll probably stop doing so many dailies. This berserker has used about 30,000 battle items. Should I throw a pharaoh too? Fuck it. What the fuck is this group? We have fun here. I need to fill the coffers for the 25. That's what I'm saying. You want to donate to that shit? I mean, I wouldn't say no. I'll take like a small loan of a couple million gold. Or a sidereal energy or two. You just sold all your alt accessories for gold so you can hone to 1630? Good luck, man. I would have been there a long time ago if I didn't hone my weapon. It's the consequences of my actions, though. That's how it goes. Ooh, woo, brother Chris. That's what I'm saying, dude. Ooh, woo, me indeed. I forgot to use one pot for the battle item achievement. I'll throw a pharaoh on him for good measure. $500k bracelet time? Surely. No. Okay, that's fine. Surely. Imagine I could get in a Sonoval party with a support. Please let me in, I beg you. Thank you. Somebody wants to play with me. Thank God. Discovered my channel not too long ago. Well, that's good. Hopefully you've been enjoying it, at least a little bit. Shit, I don't know. Like the fact that I play Lost Ark and Maple. It's gonna blow your mind when you figure out I actually play more than just those two things, too. I've been playing D4 a lot lately. I have an idea for like a big D4 video too, actually, but we'll see if it gets past the planning stage. You play BDO LA Maple? Holy shit. It's the trifecta of fucking games that want to fist you. But I respect it. I used to play BDO. Is D4 good now? I've been having a lot of fun with it. But my last experience with D4 was literally at launch. And I also played the shittiest class at launch. I hit 100 on it and haven't touched the game since, and I've been playing it recently. It's been good. I played Druid? No, sir, dude. Druid was not the shittiest class. Fucking Sork was. Wizard, whatever the fuck they call it in that game. That class was fucking cheeks. How's D4 now? You bought it and you never have to play it because of Lost Ark? Like I said, I think D4 right now is in a much better state than it was in. Would I call it a good game? I don't know. I don't think I've played it enough to really lay on that judgment. But it's way better than it was. That's what I can say. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. In a casual sense. So if it's a game that looks interesting to you, I would give it another try. Or give it a try. You hate the Zelda game that became open world, so D4 is too? You don't like that trend? I mean, I think that's fair. I also don't like more open-worlded games. I like being told to do something or have like a linear path to progression. You tell me to do whatever the fuck I want, I'm like, I'd rather not. If I wanted to play a sandbox game, I'd play something like fucking Stardew or Minecraft. You ever got to 100 in Season 0 or Season 1? I thought I got to 100, but apparently I stopped at 91 or 92 or 93 or something. I vividly remember hitting 100, though, but I guess it was just a false memory. Because it was boring as shit. But hitting 100 now is so chill. I think I hit 100 in, like, 10 hours of gameplay. Because hitting 100 is no longer the actual, like, point of the game, which I think is a good thing. Can't you see the monster's life information? You can't see, Guardians. Unless you use the Holy Bible. It's less boring and less tedious. I would say it's way less boring. Tedious, I don't know, because I don't think I've played it enough. You still have to do some things, like Renown, which I think is very tedious, if you want all the Paragon points. Which is what I'm doing currently. Like, when I play, I'm finishing up the Renown grind. But I like the new systems. I like masterworking. I like the pit, which is basically just old greater rifts. I like tempering. I like all the small QOL shit that they've added. Yeah, you have to redo the Renown shit every season. Altars of Lilith carry over. So if you did the Altars of Lilith, you never have to do them again. But the other stuff like that, yeah, you do have to do again. Starfield tried doing the whatever you want thing and it flopped hard. I'm not about that type of game. It's just not for me. I need to have, like, the game tell me, hey, do this if you want, maybe. Because if the game just tells me to do nothing, then I'll be like, well, okay. I'll do nothing then. Got interested in Lost Ark because you remember so much fun playing D3 when you were a kid. I love D3. D3 is probably one of my favorite games. And I know that's probably a bad opinion to have. And yes, I liked D3 pre-Reign of Reaper of Souls, too. D3 wasn't necessarily a good game back then, but I still liked it. And then obviously when Reaper of Souls came out, it became a, I would call it genuinely good game. But I have a lot of fond memories playing D3. D3, D4. I would still probably prefer D3, yeah. But that also could just be my rose-tinted fucking visor. Epic gaming moment. Hey, what's up, Mesh? I'm always having an epic gaming moment. Always 1 second away from dropping a gamer word. You know, you gotta keep you on your toes. How you doing, Marion? Remember D3 meta with wizards stacking tornadoes in a corner? Brother, I was the fucking barb spinning around, fucking stacking shit up for the wizard. I know my place. I don't know. The Greater Rift meta and shit in that game was interesting. And it's not to say that D3 is a perfect game, because it's sure as fuck not. But I think if you go into it with the lens of, like, a fun little hack-and-slash looter game that you play for, like, I don't know, 50 hours every season, it's a very enjoyable game. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting now with Diablo 4. Like, I could see myself playing this game every season for, like, 50 hours and enjoying my time. In 4 days, you got 40k gold from Chaos. Every day, you get a 10k bar. So that's where all my fucking bars are going. You're welcome, by the way. Have I played PoE before? Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of PoE. I hit 100 on an Arc Trapper just to say that I've done everything there's to do. And obviously I killed all the bosses at the time. And I was happy with my time in PoE. After that. I've never felt the need to go back and play it more. And it seems like, from what I understand, they've only slowed the game down from when I used to play it. When the fucking meta used to be pick Pathfinder and fucking piano 1,000 different fucking elixirs to have permanent, like, 700,000% move speed. That is to say I've played it, but, just not my ARPG of choice. Like the farm simulacrum? I don't even know what the fuck that is. You see I have some gold? Don't worry, that gold's gonna disappear here on reset. My 3 weeks of saving gold will vanish in about 10 minutes. They revamped the endgame not too long ago. It's way better now. I believe it. I hope that the game is improved. I just know player sentiment was very negative around PoE for a while, because they were making a lot of changes that people really didn't want. Such as shittier loot, slowing the game down. 738k in 3 weeks. I mean, I make about 200k a week from just, like, gold from raids, right? And then I also make, like, 50k a week just from crafting Arrejos, so... Honestly, I probably made a bit more. I just have, the rest of the gold in my mailbox on my Soulfist, because it's in fusion mats. How many characters? I do dailies on 9 characters every day, but I haven't sold their unbound mats either. Like, the gold I have is just from fusions and raids. And also, like, whatever random other shit that I find, like 50k bracers. Which 3 raids do I do? It depends. I don't really try to min-max my gold. I ran hard mode Voldis, hard mode Akon, normal Theamine on my Soulfist. And then on, like, all of my other characters, I'll do Kyangal. I'll do Belshazzar. I still need to run Gate 4 on my Berserker. And then hard Akon. But I've done everything else on every other character. I've done my Gate 4s. And then on my Soul Eater, sometimes I'll run normal Voldis, sometimes I won't. Just depends on the week. $500k bracer? Nope. One of these days, I'm gonna fucking get it. I'm telling you. I'm gonna get it. I'll see to see how much these fucking magical girl skins are costing me. What is the box called? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Nope, that's Magic Society. Surely. Magical Enchanter? Yes. It looks so cute. I need it. 50k? That's not that bad. I'm actually surprised this is 50k too. People really like this. We will see. I'll probably buy it for my Soulfist, if nothing else. After 1630, you can drop 100k in Chaos from Fate Ember. I think you can get the 100k at 1610. I think 1630 unlocks the ability to get 200k. I could be wrong on that. No, I'm definitely not. Because I've gotten 100k on my Soul Fist, and my Soul Fist is only 1610. Or 1610 Chaos. So I'm pretty sure 1630 is 200k. That was a smooth econ leached on 1610 Soul Eater. I'll have you know, I uprighted in my fucking hard mode econ on my Soul Eater, and I was 1605. So, like, I wasn't leeching, okay? I fucking hate running econ on my low item level characters. I literally just feel like I'm useless, and I hate being useless. Like, yeah, I lantern, but like, come on. I want to play the game. You're a 1580 SO word answer, so you were def leashing? Alright, man. Listen, you know how it is with the auto MVP class. Some others than you, but yeah. A run is a run, you feel? You got it done, and that's what matters. Did 21% cruel, the Soul Eater at 40%, you don't know what the others were doing? Their best, is what I would say. But it probably wasn't their best, if we're being honest. Probably should have just unenhanced used Vestige. I need to get better about doing shit like that. Now I have to wait for the cooldown on lethal spinning. But at least I get to guillotine, I guess, and then it just misses anyways. I'm the greatest Soul Eater ever to have touched the game. At least my guillotine hit. $200k max drop from Fate Ember. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can only get that in 1630 or above. And I think you can get 100k from 16... Well, I mean, I know you can because I've gotten it. But I think it unlocks at 1610. The 100k one. Which is pretty good if you get it. If I could drop like a couple of those, I'd be chilling. Give the same item level like I have on this character. Then yeah, I don't think these characters can get the 100k. I think their max is 20. Or maybe 50? Is 50 a real number? Am I making that up? If 50 is real, I've never gotten it. I've only gotten 20. 20 and 100. 10 and 3. 50k is a real number? Well, I've never seen 50k. I've seen 3, 10, 20, 100. You just Googled it to see max drop? Yeah, I mean, that's what I would need to do. You're doing it for the both of us. Need to be over 1580 to drop gold from Chaos at all. I did not know that, but it makes sense. Yo, what's up, Vinzippo, my boy? How you doing? I may be almost done with stream, but you made it, and that's what counts. Because that means the world to me personally. Just wanting to hone up a low ping to 1580, but you don't want to spend gold to buy gems and shit. That is the struggle, isn't it? Sounds like a give them level 5 angle. Level 7's a little expensive, you feel? Kind of like you want to play the game, but the game won't let you play it. You're so real for that. You are so real for that. No 500k bracer? What is even the point? What is even the point? You're back? From an electronics PowerPoint to an elixir cutting PowerPoint? Listen, man. I think one is much more enjoyable than the other. That's all I'm gonna say. You came here at the start of the stream and now you're gonna see the end of the stream. You're a little bit of a legend. Anyways, I do think that is it for me today. I need to go prepare some stuff for the old Memorial Day cookout, the true American way. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow around the same time, as always. XOXO, love you all. And also, I will be honing on stream. I don't know if I'm going to do it right on Tuesday, or I'll probably do it on, like, Wednesday, or right on Wednesday, rather, or I'll do it on, like, Thursday. But I will be honing on stream one of those days. I just don't know when yet. So, if you want to see a bunch of money disappear, you have that to look forward to. Because that's what I've been saving this shit for. This piece of shit. And I will need to get together materials. But it's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday. Either way, I'll see you guys all tomorrow.